person.
Yo, yo.
Yo.
We are here.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Hold up. I'm writing a little bit more notes. All right, so I'm here now with Asmara Lee Wright and
What's
Isaac
up?
Harvey.
up?
These are two of my closest friends. We actually worked together for quite a while. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Just chilling, watching this game.
What game y'all watching?
Iowa UConn game. Or should I
Who
say
wins?
Clark against Beckers.
And I actually know nothing about basketball, so I'm just chilling.
Yeah, I don't watch that shit either. My bracket was done on the first day.
I've never even made a bracket.
Dog, I'm telling you right now, you can make some money, especially if you're with a bunch of folks that don't even know what the fuck they're talking about.
The thing is, I can't name 4 basketball teams outside of like the NBA. And that's really just because I got into 2K one time because I wanted to somewhat know what it felt like to be able to dunk a basketball.
But bro, this is NCAA. You just got to know colleges.
Man, I know the one I went to.
You said what?
I know the college I went to.
I went to GMC, baby.
Isn't that where I buy my protein at?
No, you GNC. I went to GMC. GMC, not Georgia. Asmara, didn't you go to Georgia Military?
No, sir.
Did
did
you go
not.
to college?
I did not go to college. I actually chose the unconventional way, if you will.
Explain that.
Well, I mean, I just didn't go to college, and we're all at the same place right now, so it's kind of like.
Word?
Jacob, do you have a degree?
I do not. I went for 2
Isaac,
semesters.
you have a degree?
Yep, I got my degree so I can sell cars.
Isaac has a degree, and yet we all 3 have the same job. It's crazy.
Do you actually have a degree, Isaac?
Yeah, I got a degree, bro.
In what?
Business admin with a management focus, and
You
I
should
use
marketing,
that to sell cars. Yeah.
You should have went with marketing, bro.
I mean, I don't think either focus would have made too much of a difference.
Bro went to school for no reason.
I mean, I'm glad I went because I joined like a fraternity and like met my best friends and really like had some formidable years, some good memories and stuff like that. But
and you learn words like formidable.
Yeah, I got
exactly.
Like, SAT words, bro. Got them on deck. Like
me and Asmara wouldn't even know how to spell that word.
Nope.
We didn't. I went 2 semesters and decided it wasn't for me.
I went 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah. Do the math. That's 1 bachelor degree.
You did a bachelor degree in 6 years?
Yeah.
That's more.
Bro, what did you do in college?
Told you, man. I was in a fraternity.
Dude, all you did was pay your fraternity dudes, and that's it. You decided to F it.
Hey, man. When Spanish got tough, I quit. Like,
Jesus Christ. God bless your parents. Did you at least have a Hope Scholarship?
I was on scholarship for a while, but I also worked full time at a restaurant for some reason, and just paid out of pocket for
what college did you go to?
I went to USC Aiken. Just like an absolutely raging party school, but
I know a couple of my people I went to high school with there to play baseball. I heard they got a good baseball program.
I couldn't tell you.
6 years to get a bachelor degree, bro. What the fuck?
Hey, man, it wasn't an expensive school. I figured I'd take the scenic route. Ooh, I went to college for 6 years and I have a whopping $20,000 on like student loans. Like, that's not a crazy amount. Like,
is it true what they say though? When you're in a frat, do you really get as much pussy as they say you do?
Oh God, no! But I mean, the brotherhood is fake.
Oh my God!
What's the chances of them just letting a really cool masculine lesbian in the club? Like, why isn't that a thing? Why can't I just bro it out with you bros?
I mean,
just dudes being dudes.
Yeah,
no, actually, no. There was one fraternity on campus that I want to say a transgender guy rushed. I don't think he stayed in for long, but I want to say he was initiated, but like, don't quote me on it.
Can you imagine me though with you and your frat bros? Can you imagine? And they'll be like, the girls will be like, "This is a safe place. There's another girl here." Turns out I'm the worst. Like, I'm just.
Do you remember how much fun my best friend? He's my big. I guess shout out Dylan. He probably will never listen to this, but just wanted to put it in the universe. But my best friend, I sold him a truck the other day, and him and I were just like cutting up in my office for like a good 3 hours waiting on finance. And I know Asmara felt left out. Just of all the, she was like talking shit how much we were laughing over there.
Yeah, I was.
She always feels left out.
I did feel left out.
She does. She wants to be part of the group, bro.
So that's
she
how you would have felt if you were in our fraternity.
Just dudes, just guys being guys, just dudes being dudes.
I honestly think that Asmara is one of the, like, she's actually a dude. Like, she's actually a homie.
She does have black towels in her bathroom, so I can't say basic ass bro.
She has black towels?
Yeah, just like mine.
Like the soft towels or the rough towels?
They're the kind that like shed on you. Like when after you dry, you have black little hairs all over you.
Dude, I've had my black towels.
So what you have is
and I still get like the lint on me.
Yeah. Okay, so you know what I'm going to then, yeah.
So I think I get the soft towels.
I got like the medium towels. Like I wasn't paying like $15 for a towel, but I wasn't using the one that was like definitely like dish towel material either. I got like a happy medium. Like
where are you buying $15 towels at?
My girlfriend refuses. I feel like she refuses to shower at my place.
Is it nasty?
It's not that it's nasty.
No, it's straight.
It's good. It's just I don't have the good clean, the good nice towels that don't leave.
Well, I will say like, as a man, I'm saying, oh, like her bathroom's good. So I know you got to take that into consideration. I've only ever seen 2 bathrooms in my life that were like, God damn, bro, like you got to clean up in here. But like, so
it's not like that.
It's not like that. It's straight.
Let me ask y'all a question. Damn, it just slipped my mind actually. Shit. Oh wait, do y'all use washcloths in the shower? I heard so there was this thing going around that only poor people use washcloths.
Oh, I use a washcloth. Yeah.
So
I guess I'm poor.
No, my ex actually, she put me on game. She bought me a loofah, and that was a game changer for me. And actually, I have upgraded my loofah since then. I got one that's like on a stick now, so I can get my whole back. I've had it for like 3 days.
Yeah,
game changer.
I can't remember the last time I washed my back.
Water will get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Just throw some soap back there. Hope it gets on it.
How you just throw soap on your back?
Honestly, no. You know what? Like I said, it just gives it a good rinse.
Yeah.
I feel like you definitely throw the soap. I feel like you throw the soap on the side of the wall on the shower, and you just kind of like rub your back against.
Oh, like a bear on a tree, like itching its
back.
I've thought about trying to like make like. See, if I did that, I can never have a girl over because I couldn't explain it. But like, if I can make like a scrub-a-dub post in the shower, just like lather that up and just like. You like how like a deer kind of scrapes his antler on a tree? Just do that with my body.
You should take that to Shark Tank. You should take that to fucking Shark Tank. That's a great idea.
I think there's already something. I saw something where, but it was mostly for women because you know how women will like get their hair out of their hands and throw it on the side of the wall.
Yeah, when I had long hair, I also did that. It's definitely like, if you got long hair, it's just a thing. Like I don't know what it is. You take the long strand, you put it on the wall. It stays there for 6 months, and then eventually it goes away.
It goes away, or you clean it?
Yes.
Yes.
Nah, see, that was like a 2-parter. You had to answer. You can't just say yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
The audience will get
it. I did see something where there was like a scratchy wally kind of thing. You put it on the wall, and like you could literally scrub your back. But I've never been interested in it.
See, I need that because not even just for like showering and stuff, like just to itch my back. Like I mean, like
you got a wall corner to do that. I do that.
No, yeah,
that's a good corner.
Yeah, just as a man, like I'm not sure if you've ever seen me walk around the dealership and it's like casually like post up on a corner, like
just like get in there.
Yeah, just get in there.
Yeah. No, Henry actually. So he told me I have a hairy back and I don't like being hairy. So he actually sent me an Amazon thing where it has like a razor on a stick, and you can shave your back with the stick razor.
This is a wild time to be alive. You know what I'm saying?
Henry was a good man.
Yes. Yeah, I guarantee you, back when people were living in caves, they were some hairy motherfuckers, and like they would never have thought that one day we'd be shaving our backs with a stick with a razor on it.
I couldn't shave my back with a stick and a razor. I'd be too scared.
Why?
I don't want to put shit on my back. Well, because first of all, if I see blood like that, I pass out.
Oh, you're not a big blood person.
I want to test that theory.
Back when I used to have nosebleeds all the time, you would have passed out the dealership all the time.
No, it's weird. Like I can get a nosebleed. But, like if you were to like cut yourself or something like that and like it bleed that kind of like dark red, nah, man, I'm not gonna handle it well.
Completely unrelated. Do you want to do a blood oath later?
Can I see your health records?
Fair.
I know one time,
you know.
Honestly, I want to see them too. I want to know.
Whenever I was going to the hospital trying to figure out why I was having heart issues, when it came out to be really I just had anxiety. They used to take blood and they put it into vials, and I Asmara probably knows what I'm talking about, but they were taking a couple vials as a test, and so as they were taking it out of my arm, I wasn't looking, and I was like, okay, it's cool, it's whatever. I looked down and my blood's going into this vial. I said, okay, I'm going to sleep, and I passed out right there on.
Oh yeah, I drop. If I do that, I drop hard.
Yeah, no. Luckily, I was sitting. But I was like, I'm not scared of blood because I have a ton of tattoos and I've seen blood. But like seeing blood come out of my body is a different aspect.
Y'all would have never been able to do the job I did.
See, that's crazy because I wanted to join the military. I was like, man, I want to go kill the shit out of the enemy. But I knew deep down that I couldn't do blood. I was like, I thought that I would eventually get I just told myself I'd get over that bridge when I came to it.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Yeah.
You pass out a couple times, you don't do it again.
Imagine Isaac on the battlefield. One of his homeboys gets shot, and he got blood coming from his thigh, and he just passes out. He doesn't get the tourniquet. He didn't get the tourniquet out. He just
imagine him dying on the battlefield. Last words are, "I do have a Hellcat."
A captain sings for the ship.
Make sure my girlfriend doesn't take my Hellcat.
Bury me in this bitch.
Make sure she doesn't have the red key.
I thought to myself the other day, I guess Mick Jagger isn't donating any of his money to his kids or something. He has like one wife and some other kid. The other people don't get anything. I thought to myself, I'm not gonna have life insurance. I'm literally just gonna take that money, bury me in the Hellcat, and with whatever extra money there is, just like a pharaoh, just bury me with my things.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you do have kids and that happens, that's pretty selfish because you know how expensive it's gonna be to bury you in a freaking Hellcat, bro. That's
why I said no. Like that. What money I have that doesn't go to the cost of that, bury me with that like a pharaoh. Like, no, like I'm not gonna charge someone to bury me. You can take that out of that's out of my dead pocket.
I don't. If I die, whoever I'm dating at the time, please kill them because they don't deserve to be alive without me. Put them in the casket with me.
That got deep real quick.
Just a little thought.
Intrusive thoughts is one there. No, Isaac, I don't think you understand how expensive that is, bro. I think what we need to do is just put the red key in your hand and leave the spare for everybody else. I think that's gonna be a little selfish, bro.
It's my car.
It's his death. I see what you're saying. I do. He's just
what you're saying is your kids are gonna be paying on the car, right? That you're gonna be buried in.
Right.
I would hope that it's paid off by that point. I'm not gonna lie. I'm financing it for a long time. Good chance 84? I will die before it's paid off.
84 months.
Dude, 84 months is like as far as I'm concerned, that's forever. Like,
does anyone know off the top of their head how many years 84 months is?
A bunch of them.
Isn't it?
No,
84 months is 8 years, right?
All the time, but how long is that?
Is that 7, 8 years?
7 or 8.
We don't know. We're guessing.
Longer than
I've seen one for 96 months.
Golly.
Navy Fed will literally be like, all right, we'll write a check for you for 96 months.
That's almost 100 months.
Yeah, no. The first car I ever sold was that C-Class with the red interior, and the guy came in with a check, and it said 96 months. Jeez. And I said, what the hell?
You know he's upside down. I don't know where he's at right now, but he's upside down.
Oh, for sure. It's probably broke down on him already.
Hey, God bless him.
God bless your kids if you even have any.
Okay.
I mean, I'll get to that bridge when I come to it. Like, maybe I'll have some
all I'm saying is you may be sterile by the time you're done.
Maybe.
If you don't know Isaac, how tall are you?
5'11".
Ooh, 5'11", what, 210 right now? 215?
210 today.
Okay. What you been doing to gain? Are you still trying to gain weight, or are we cutting now? What are we doing?
I'm still trying to bulk up, but I'm also trying to like reel it in a little bit.
Bro, go for 250.
I want 230. That's my goal.
Go for 250, bro.
Man, I'd have to get fat for that. Like,
that's fine. Get to 250, cut to 230.
See, I don't really know like the most amount of weight I can kind of put on my frame. Just like I know my body, it's hard enough holding over 210 that I don't even really know how I would maintain 230. Like that's my goal, but
to put it in perspective, guys, bro's waist is probably a 29, but his shoulders, like length to length, is probably about 50 inches. Bro is not built like a regular human being right now.
No.
He's not. He fits a 29 waist, but it goes up to like a 55-inch shoulder to shoulder. It's insane.
Whenever I got fitted at Men's Warehouse, they put me in a double XLT. I don't know why.
We know why.
I mean, it fit up top, but I mean, like, I really had to tuck that bad boy in.
Yeah, that's not fun because then at the bottom it gets all crinkled up.
Hey, I saw the pictures from the wedding though. That was some of the best pictures I've ever taken. Except I put it on one of my dating profiles, and I think I took a picture with the bride, and I think people thought that maybe I was married and I'm looking for like a third or something. Did like screeching halt to like the dating profile life. Like I
let me see the picture.
Did Asmara ever tell you when we put you in a group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I came inside from working deals and y'all were just laughing it up for some fucking reason. Like
you were in a group. You're supposed to meet up at 12 o'clock that night with a whole bunch of people.
Whole bunch. Mostly old people.
Old man. What was his name?
I don't know. I just remember
he kept sending the same selfie over and over again.
And y'all know what kind of selfie we're talking about.
Yes, like nipples out, all that.
Yeah.
Hey man, more power to them because like if they're getting some, like on the record, not off the record, I put it on the record. I ain't getting nothing right now. Like more power to them.
Thanks for letting us know, Isaac. If anybody wants to get some with Isaac, please. What's your ad on Instagram?
My email, I will review it, but I'm probably not interested.
He's picky, ladies. He's picky.
No, he's not.
Asmara's picky too. You have to have blonde hair.
Actually, my new girlfriend does not have blonde hair.
I know. I saw that, and I was like, damn, Asmara's going a different route.
That was the key, brother. This whole time, I've just been fishing in the wrong pond.
Yeah,
I think you're fishing in the same pond.
She's a real dark brunette haired.
Is it natural?
No, it's not natural. I mean, she's naturally like a brunette, but I don't know. She's cool. She's different. She's different. She's a kid. He's awesome. There's cool people. All of them.
All of them? What does that mean?
Like I met her sister and her brother. Her sister's really cool.
So you're already meeting the family? How long y'all been dating?
In my head, in her head, in both of our heads, the minute we started talking.
Oh, word? So it's that type of thing?
Yeah. Instantly. Instant.
And did she take any of your stuff?
Did she what?
Did she take any of your stuff? Like, do you still have a bed at home?
Not yet. She anything
I
yet.
know exactly where you're going with that one.
So this is the story, guys. I don't know the full story, so I'm not going to tell it because it's not my story to tell.
Shout out to her, though. She slept on the floor with me when my bed was just on the floor.
So she's going through the struggle with you.
Yeah, she's going through the struggle with me.
So this is a story, guys. I'm not going to tell the whole story. I'm going to tell you what I know. So Isaac was with this girl. And tell me if I get anything details wrong, Isaac. We all laugh at pain, guys. If y'all want to make fun of me, we can.
Let me preface it. I want to explain how it went down in my eyes that night. So it's like Friday night. I just got off work. I'm like 55 hours into the week. I'm like, you know what? It's been a long week. I'm going to go to the gym, get a pump. I'm walking up the stairs. I'm like, man, that's weird. Like, my doormat's on. That's strange. I opened up the door. I'm like, man, the bar stools are gone too. And I was like, oh, shit.
She took the doormat.
Man, she took the scrub daddy out the sink. Like, I went to Walmart that night just to make sure like I could get ready for work in the morning. And I was like, man, I didn't check to see if I had a shower curtain. Like
towels. You didn't know if he had towels.
I didn't.
But did you go back and did you say that while you were at work, she was texting you normally?
Yeah, like just texting me totally normally.
So she either had to be moving out the apartment or had just finished moving out the apartment.
Bro, that's sick.
It was crazy. I mean, like, I ain't gonna say that I didn't deserve it. Like, I wasn't a fantastic partner, but it was a hot take.
No, you definitely deserved like a conversation or something.
I could have been like, hey, by the way, I know you're working until 7:00 tonight. By the way, you don't have a bed anymore. Like, I would have appreciated that. A little heads up, but.
So we just need to dive into this real quick. I'm gonna start from the beginning. He walked to his doorstep and there was no mat. No freaking mat. This lady was so like, and she was texting him regularly. Like, hey, how are you doing? How's work? Did you make any sales? That type of thing, right?
Nah. I mean, it was like real basic stuff.
He gets home, key in the door. Oh, damn, I ain't got a mat. Weird. Somebody may have stole it. Walks in, Barstool's gone. In room, bed gone. Where is she from? Where is she from? What I mean, who is this?
She was a girl I was dating. I mean, I
understand. Is she from Aiken? Where's she from?
I guess she grew up in Ohio. Then she lived in Aiken for a while.
That's the problem.
Swag like Ohio.
You say swag like Ohio?
Down in Ohio.
Swag like Ohio.
Bro, that's that's one of the craziest stories I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, I mean, like, wasn't the best relationship, but that was a wild way for it to end. I don't even know if I'm single because we never broke up or anything. Like,
so technically, you're not single. Have you heard from her?
Nah.
She just went complete black.
Complete black.
What the freak, bro? I've never heard anything like that in my life.
I mean, there was a pretty decent age difference. Like, I often think about how I was whenever, because she was 21, I was like 25 when I was dating her. I think back of like, okay, how was I when I was 21? Oh, I was an idiot. I was 21. So like, I don't hold any grudges or anything, just because like I know how my brain was when I was her age. So
I can tell you, I remember being 21, and the thought never crossed my mind to, oh yeah, I'm gonna go home and take all my shit out of this house and not tell anyone.
Tell me this: what does she pay for, like bills wise?
Yeah, nothing.
So what's she yapping about? What was she complaining about?
I mean, you know, like how you meet somebody and like y'all are together, y'all have good feelings for each other, but like y'all just aren't really compatible. Like,
yeah.
Like, we definitely fought a lot. We definitely did not bring out the best in each other. It was not a relationship either of us should have been in. Like, just like that's my mature opinion on it.
Now, what's your immature opinion on it?
I was a piece of shit. She was a piece of shit. We were shitty. It was real toxic, but the toxic, everybody's like, oh, I don't want to be in a toxic relationship. Toxic relationships are absolutely the best. I love a good toxic relationship. Like, it just, like, I think that little bit of like disdain and anger throughout your whole day, it just drives you to be more successful. Like, I don't know what it is. Just like pressure makes diamonds, baby. Like,
Oh my Lord, Jesus Christ! What else was gone? So the bed, the mat, the barstool table.
Like I'm not gonna like. It definitely sounds like she took a bunch of shit that was absolutely mine. No, like, she did have a lot of her own shit there. Like, I paid for a bed, but she didn't buy a bed. She bought stuff for the apartment and then brought her old bed. So I guess she spent my money on stuff for the apartment, but I guess because she got it, it was hers. And then the bed was still technically hers, even though I paid money for a bed. So it wasn't like 100. There was some gray area shit, but anything that wasn't like 100% undeniably mine, absolutely gone. Like, she left some cough drops though.
What about air fresheners? Did you still have air fresheners in the house?
Nah, candle wax burner, that was gone. She left some weird stuff. Like, she left her Squishmallow. I feel like that's I was like, as a woman, I think that's a weird thing to like leave behind. Like, Ohana means family. Nobody gets left behind. I don't know. She took some of stuff, like maybe she just forgot about it, but or maybe it's like just like a subtle fuck you. Oh, like by the way, some of my weird shit's also still here. Like,
I think that's her way of being dramatic, being like, yeah, he's gonna see this, and then yeah, he gonna feel it.
I will say though, it's the first time that I ever spent money. Like I've always had hand-me-down beds. This whole time, I thought I was a firm mattress sleeper. Turns out, no, I like a plush mattress.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to kicked out. Anyways, you were talking about a plus mattress?
Yeah, man. This whole like the plush mattress. So I never had like my own mattress growing up. I don't want that to make it sound like I grew up like not having everything I needed to have. Like I always had like hand-me-down mattresses. And I always thought I was like a firm mattress sleeper. But nah, dude, like plush mattress, that's my thing. I spent like $1,600 on like a new mattress setup. Man, whenever I laid on that bad boy, most comfortable I've been in my whole life, like straight up. Like,
and she took that from you?
No,
that's the new one.
That's the new one. That's the new one.
Okay, good. About to say, I was like, damn. Not only did she take your mattress, but your comfort too. That's crazy. I have never had something like that happen to me before. That's absolutely insane.
Yeah, most people haven't.
I mean, you said you like toxic relationships. Congratulations, bro. You got it.
Let me tell y'all, this is the first time, and I know it's a little early, but I can already tell because I think my previous relationship was a 10-year one, and I think it immediately started off toxic. Like, it was toxic. Like, the person was married, and I was a booty call toxic, right?
How old were you at the beginning of the relationship?
Like 18, 19. So it stayed consistently toxic. This relationship I'm now in is just the healthiest thing I have ever been in my entire life.
Well, that's how it usually starts off. I mean, if you start off as a booty call, like 10 years down the road, it's just going to be the same thing.
Yeah.
How did that Outcast song go?
Which one?
Spotty Oddie Dopalicious.
Yes.
Say that one more again.
Spotty Oddie Dopalicious.
What song is this?
It's by Outkast. It's like
that's right.
Like you're frequenting the booty clubs, and like 10 years down the road, you're like raising kids with somebody's daughter.
That's just dog. That's insane to me. I've never heard of. This is like something I read off like a Reddit post or like Twitter or something. I've never like imagine like the funniest thing would have been if all your stuff had ended like outside. Like she threw all your stuff out and kept all of her stuff in and changed the lock.
Well, she wasn't on the lease.
I know, but that would have been like even crazier. Like thinking to it, like what would be crazier? That would be crazier.
Well, I mean, in hindsight, I guess most of the shit wasn't actually mine. Like when you take everything out, it really appears to be that way.
Isaac is way too nice.
I would be pissed right now. I'd be throwing stuff and punching walls.
No matter which way you paint it, it was messed up.
It was, and Isaac's like, it wasn't my stuff anyway.
I mean, no, it was messed up, but like, it takes two people.
But we understand that. We get that, but still, I mean, it doesn't matter. She could have given you a heads up and like, hey, like I took the bed, so you weren't getting off of work, getting home at 7:30 to an empty apartment.
Exactly.
That's the messed up part.
I mean, I understand that perspective. I just also see it as if I was partaking in a relationship with somebody who was younger than me, I knew better than to expect them to do differently.
Then there was no point in being in a relationship.
No, I feel like I've made that very known. I should not have been in that relationship.
And the crazy part is, I mean, she had to have help.
Yeah, it was definitely premeditated, which I think that's the craziest part.
Like, did she sleep next to you with that in her head?
That's what I'm saying. I kissed her goodbye in the morning. I was like, see you later, baby. Like, little did I know I would not be seeing her later.
Like, what if you text her and be like, hey, what do you want for dinner tonight? And then no text her back. Or what if she did text back and be like, sushi.
You went and picked up sushi?
Just like, I walk home my empty apartment, just like sushi in arms, just.
You got this big platter of sushi. You walk in and then you haven't. Like, this is like a Drake song. This is crazy. You come home with a platter of sushi and then you're eating at the bar. No tape, no like stuff to sit on. Just eating sushi by yourself. That's absolutely crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I can say I have never experienced something like that in my life.
I mean, I feel like I've experienced a lot of things that most people don't. Just
since I heard that story, I need to hear more. So, what exactly have you experienced that other people haven't?
I mean, like, nothing really comes to mind. It's just kind of like that perspective. Like, everybody has their own life that's like equally as complex and full of bullshit as your own.
Yeah, but Isaac, this is a different level. Like, this was not something. She didn't wake up that morning and was like, I'm moving out.
Yeah, I mean, I can speculate on it, but like
this was conspired.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had somebody come and help her, which is even crazier. I think I would have found where she lived and maybe or maybe not had a brown paper bag per se and some type of feces in it and lit it on fire on her doorstep. But that's just me.
That's one way to handle it.
Yeah. Well, because I mean, like, also whoever helped her, I don't know how they perceived me. I could have been like built up to be the biggest shitbag in the whole fucking world, and they could have, thought I was some absolute piece of shit asshole. And I mean,
and
they don't.
To be honest, he's just a regular piece of shit asshole.
Yeah, like, I'm a piece of shit asshole, but like, like they probably didn't
like
know
on
my
scale. Yeah,
they don't. I have my redeeming qualities,
which are.
No, let's not get into that. Skip.
I go to the gym, damn it.
Double.
I go to the gym.
Yeah.
I feel like you need to find a furry.
What?
They don't run away, I don't think.
I think I'm good on that. I think I'm
I think they like being put in cages. So when you get home, she wouldn't have been able to get out.
Or hear me out. I just get like, I don't know, like a pet bunny or maybe like a cat or something.
Or maybe just a mature girlfriend.
Yeah, that works too. Those are hard to find.
They have two of those things at the store. The third one, I don't know what it is.
It's hard to find. I don't think you find. I think most women that go to the gym are probably not like completely okay in the head.
Yeah, nobody in the gym is like okay in the head unless they're like for Pilates or they're just like, well, they want to shed a couple pounds. Like,
do you follow Bradley Martin?
I mean, I know of him. I see his face on YouTube, but like I couldn't tell you what he's famous for.
Bro, his gym, I think it's called the Jungle or something. That thing's tight. I like his gym is nice.
Yeah, I see. I mean, they got some dope gyms out there.
And they meet up with some really famous, like you know who? Not Jinxie. You know who Sketches?
No.
Dude, what the hell? Jesus Christ! I thought you know who Sketches, but he was out there working out in LA.
No, I don't really get into like the whole bodybuilding kind of thing. I have a couple people that like I know some of them. Like obviously I know who like Chris Bumstead is, but outside of like the golden era bodybuilders, I mean I'm just not.
Yeah, it's not as fun.
What is like I'm not interested in other men like that. People that are like going home and like, oh, let me go watch like an Andrew Eubanks video or like let me go see what Sam Sulk's up to. Like I don't need to do all that.
Yeah, don't come for me like that. I wasn't saying that. I was just saying you kind of remind me of him for some reason. I don't know why, but you and Bradley Martin for some reason have a lot of characteristics in common.
I mean, possibly.
Except he's 260.
I know that's his thing. He thinks he can fight because he's
260. And he would get his ass busted by half the people.
I mean, I don't know. There's weight classes for a reason.
Yeah. Now shifting, Asmara, you have a child. What is it like having a child?
It's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool kid, actually. He's pretty easy. He's funny. He's got a great personality. I mean, you've met him.
Yeah.
He's pretty cute. He's 3, so still tiny, still fully dependent, even though he thinks he's not dependent.
Does he still have the what's it called? The haircut, the mullet?
It's kind of like a grown out mullet now, but his mom's gonna cut his hair, so that's about to go away.
Though, how does it feel being a mother?
Pretty great. I mean, it's pretty cool. I got someone to look after me when I get older, so that's a personal win for me.
A legacy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that too, legacy. Ask me again when he's older. Right now I feel like it's unfair. He's cute and cuddly right now.
No, not a care that little brain of his that doesn't care to give me a fucking high five. Yeah.
So tell something
about Isaac's build he doesn't like.
Tell the story about how he shit in a book.
What?
Wait, what about the one where he shit and put it on the tip of a pencil?
Yeah, I'm more interested in the book because I'm trying to get into the mindset of someone who wants to shit in a book.
Well, you would have to be too.
Yeah, but as a kid, I never shit in a book, so I want to hear your story.
Well, my kid's he's a little different. So I think there's like this strain of COVID babies, the babies that were born during quarantine, and he's had this obsession with taking. If you don't get to him fast enough, he would take his poop out of his diaper, and you could kind of smell it throughout the house. That he pooped because you could smell it on him. It's just no longer in his diaper. And so it just becomes like a whole hunt to where the little fucking turds are, and how many of them are there. And he's just absolutely no help. I mean,
so it's a shit scavenger hunt.
It's a shit scavenger hunt. You're like a fucking bloodhound trying to sniff those little fucking chocolate pebbles out. But I mean, yeah. So it ended up one time it was in a book. The next time it was on the tip of a pencil. I've actually showed you that picture before.
What kind of? I know it doesn't matter, but what kind of book was it? Like I know he couldn't pick. I know like a 2-year-old can't pick a certain book, but
I don't know. Maybe he was like, "Oh fuck, I hate this author.
I hate Harry Potter.
Like shit in this book." Yeah. No, I mean he's done a lot of crazy shit. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm still not fully convinced that if we let him, because he still has a diaper sometimes. If we did not hurry up and change it, I'm not convinced that he would not still take that shit out. Last time he did it was not that long ago, and we were trying to potty train him, and he shit in his diaper, took the shit out, and put it in the toilet, and then flushed it. So he knew where it had to go. He
did it.
He just made himself the middleman.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna be a good drug mule one day. That's absolutely.
The other day I was napping on the couch and he was just playing around and he had underwear on and he comes up to me, wakes me up and he's like, Mama, I peed in my pants. I said, okay, well just take it off. And he said, I'm so sorry, Mama. I'm so sorry. I'm like, bro, it's okay. I mean, it happens to me when I drink a lot. Like, it's not that serious.
How are you going to teach him not to piss in his pants when you still piss in your pants?
I mean, she doesn't tell him.
I don't tell him that. And I'm not saying that I always do. Have I? Yes. I think we've all been there where we've gotten stupid drunk.
So what you're saying is your baby is naturally just drunk.
Oh, yeah, for sure. 100% crackhead all the time. If you just sit there and watch a toddler, I mean, you're like, you cannot tell the difference between a really drunk, cracked out person and a toddler.
Didn't he used to hide his dinosaurs in his diaper?
Where else is he gonna fucking put them?
Yeah, you change his diaper and he has like little fucking toys in there that he's just been stashing all day.
Well, he doesn't want the other kids to take them.
Yeah. He's he got his shoe taken away at school one day. Just one singular shoe.
He got his shoe taken away?
He came out the school holding the teacher's hand with just one shoe on, yeah.
Why did he get his shoe taken away?
Because he decided he was gonna take his shoe off and hit the other kids with it.
That's my nephew. That's what I taught him to do.
My boy, he's up for a fight. I don't know. He's always up for a fight. He punks everyone.
Oh God! What do you remember which book it was that he put the shit in?
I don't remember. Honestly, I was just upset because I found shit in a book.
I think the better question is, did y'all keep the book?
No, we threw it away.
Well, I didn't know if y'all put it up in like a case just to safe.
Sarah's autobiography, her life work.
I didn't know if y'all put it in a case to hold on to for future reference.
Nope. Sure didn't.
Why not? I feel like that's a big
went straight to Goodwill.
You said you sent it to Goodwill?
Yep.
That's tore up.
I'm kidding.
That's a crazy song. But no, that's crazy. I can't imagine myself with kids. I mean, I have nieces and nephews, but having a kid like that looks like you, or not looks like you, but you have to look after, and that shit's just, that scares me.
Better pull out, bro.
Yeah. But you know what? No, honestly, it's so rewarding. Like, I love that little guy. Like, he just cracks me up. Like, when I'm hanging out with my friends with him, I'm just like, I'm looking at him and I'm just like, he's so cute. Do you guys see him right now? He's so cute. Like, he's just, like, it's so weird. He used to be this little tiny little, I mean, he literally, I was scared to hold him when he first came out. And now he thinks and talks and has a personality and sometimes shits in books. But, you know, it's rewarding. I love it. I literally could kiss him all day. And you're gonna love the experience. I'm concerned that if I ever had or was someone that had, like, you know, gave birth to another child that was mine, I would not love them as much as I love Brig.
We'll say that to my mom because she had 12 of us. So
she's got to have a favorite. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, she absolutely does, for sure. Her favorite is her favorite. We all know who her favorite is, for sure.
Who is it?
It's my brother Justin or Taylor. It depends on the day.
I mean, honestly, bless her, because that's a hard pick. Like 1 out of 12, I can imagine like a favorite out of 3, but a favorite out of 12, that's a tough pick.
Everybody always asks us if we're Mormon or Catholic, and I'm like, no, they just didn't feel like saving money for 30 years, I guess. My mom literally had babies for 3 decades, the 80s, 90s, and the 2000s. She's like the LeBron of having kids.
Yeah.
Bro, that's insane. I couldn't imagine having 1, let alone 12.
Dude, 12 kids is a lot of fucking kids. Like, there's no way to cut that. Like, that's just...
My dad said, yeah, I'm going to save on condoms, but whatever he saved on condoms, he paid in diapers.
Y'all couldn't fit in one Sprinter van.
No, we couldn't.
That's baffling to me. Like, cause I meet families that are in the market for Sprinter vans, so they have a lot of kids. Man, if y'all rolled up to the dealership 14 deep,
they need 2 Sprinter vans. And did y'all ever go to Disney World or anything?
Hell no. You know how expensive that would be?
Do you know how hard that'd be to coordinate?
They would send us on vacation in groups. What do you mean?
Dude, if 14 people all got in line for one ride, I don't think y'all could even be on like the same cart. Like,
no, we couldn't. It would take 30 minutes just to get us past. God, let's say like the Hulk at whatever, Six Flags or whatever. We would take up the entire ride. And what's crazy now is all my siblings are having kids, so it's just multiplying at this point.
Man, y'all got to rent like a stadium for like a family reunion.
No, we just eat outside, bro.
I mean, there's still a lot of seats. Ain't no way to cut that.
Like I remember we used to have yard parties, and it'd be like insane with just our family.
Man, that's gonna be interesting when every single one of y'all have kids.
Well, I already have like 15 or 16 nieces and nephews. I lost count, but
that's crazy.
So yeah, you're probably looking like, at least with your kids, probably 20, 24.
Who said I'm having kids, boy?
I mean, like, odds are eventually you're probably gonna check them out.
Nah, but I've been looking into donating sperm, so I may have a lot of kids. Who knows?
Oh yeah, so yeah, way more than 24. My bad.
I may donate, and I told him I want to go to Australia because I want to meet a kid in 20 years, and he speaks to me funny.
Did you? I know there's the option like where you can allow them to figure out who you are on the 18th birthday.
Yeah, it's allowed.
Did you allow that?
Yeah, I was like, cool. Let's see.
That's dope.
I'm prime for the picking, bro. I got blue eyes. I had blonde hair growing up. Like, they're going to look at this and be like, check mark.
Dude, imagine how old it's going to get if you have like 90 kids, like, just all in the same span of a year, just showing up on your doorstep and you're like, hey, I'm your kid. Like, dude, after 4, that would get so annoying.
I think after 1, it'd get more annoying. Because then you got to be like, oh, you want something to drink? Would you like something to eat? Tell me about your life.
Oh, fuck it. Come inside.
You're going to have a whole separate refrigerator for the kids that come.
I know. Be like, every other day is another one. I was like, damn, I should have stopped this back in 16.
He's going to have a gift shop in his house.
No, what I'm going to do is have an autobiography. I'm going to have an autobiography and hand to each one of them as they come through.
You're going to have like a little cash register with like t-shirts and shit, like little keychains with your last name on it.
And each book I'll sign for him. Like, this is your dad, Jacob Youngblood. No, that shit's crazy. But no, they pay like $1,400 a month, so I've been thinking about it.
I thought you were doing it.
I am doing it.
So what do you mean you were thinking about it?
It's a long process. You can't just go in and be like, here's my sperm, give it to somebody. They have to do all types of shit with it.
Yeah, just walk in with you got a handful of it. Where do I drop this off? Like,
handful. When you say handful, explain that to me.
I'm just saying, in this joke that I have come up with, that is no longer going to be funny because I got to explain it. I'm saying that you walk into this hypothetical business, and like, you got your hand kind of in a cup full of jizz, full cum, and then you're like, where do I drop it? No money.
And then I just throw it in the receptionist's face.
I mean, I think you won't be getting paid at that point. I think you'd probably be doing, I'd say 15 years. I think that's probably like a 15-year charge.
5 to 10. 5 for good behavior.
Hope you got a good lawyer, because you're definitely court-appointed lawyer. You're going away, bro.
No, I don't have money for a lawyer, so it's gonna be court-appointed for sure.
Oh, my bad. You're doing life.
Oh, for sure. So Asmara, you are a little different. You are on the spectrum, kind of.
Who?
What?
Asmara.
I'm on the spectrum?
Yeah.
How? What is bringing this upon?
I'm about to explain it. So not only are you lesbian, but you're also a Trump supporter.
No. What? No.
Are you not?
I don't know what I. Let's not say I'm a Trump supporter.
Okay, you're a Republican then.
I wouldn't say that either.
Oh, so you changed up on us.
No, Jesus.
Asmara, am I wrong?
Yeah, I've changed up.
Okay, word. Just checking in, haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah, it's I've changed up.
So politics is not your strong suit?
Nope.
Okay, so we're not touching that base.
Moving on.
Yeah, I'm not really that political, because I know in the grand scheme of things, I feel like it doesn't really affect. Nothing that I can do as a person is going to make a difference in the giant conglomerate of bullshit of the government.
No, I'm messing with Asmara.
You were going in though. I was hearing what you were saying. It made sense.
Who? Isaac?
Yeah.
My one buddy was like, "Man, you know what's going on in the Ukraine right now?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't." The fuck does that have to do with me in Augusta, Georgia?
I know. I've seen a new TikTok dance, but that's about it.
Can you believe what's going on in Russia right now, dude? I don't even I'm never gonna be in Russia. I can't even walk to Russia if I want to. Russia has nothing to do with me having to sell cars tomorrow.
I mean, technically, you could walk to Russia.
No, I couldn't.
Technically speaking, you could. It would take a very long time, but you could definitely walk to Russia if you wanted to.
I think there's a water map.
There's definitely water between us.
I thought during the wintertime it froze up and you could walk across.
Oh, God, Lord.
Maybe 60 years ago.
Am I wrong? Am I really wrong right now?
I think so.
Let me look this up, actually. I don't think I'm wrong. Let me see.
I want to say maybe it's called like the Bering Straits, like whenever people were like still migratory.
No, bro. Yeah, maybe. I think there's a bridge there. No.
I doubt it.
Look, never mind. You're right. Actually,
border like in the middle of the water. Also in Alaska, like they would have to then employ people to work the border in Alaska. Like it's just. I mean, we blow money on worse things, I guess.
No, I feel like that at one point you could walk across it. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, I think like people were still like, I think that's like a pre-civilization kind of thing. Like,
how do y'all feel about them trying to block TikTok and ban it?
I really don't have a formulated opinion on it, just because I don't really TikTok. I've seen some stuff on Facebook about how they're gonna like ban TikTok, but I don't know why they're gonna ban TikTok, or really like. I thought they banned it like a week ago, but also I still see TikTok, so I don't really know what's going on.
To be 15 or older to have social media now. That's crazy.
I mean, I get it. I think kids grow up really fast nowadays.
What were y'all doing at 15 years old on social media?
I think I was into Farmville. I think that was my big thing. I remember there's another game called Yoville. That was like I think 15, 16. No, I don't think I was like into Facebook games whenever I was 16, but I know around that range, big into Facebook games.
Were you the one that was people to the
internet? Did they even have internet when you were growing up?
Yes. Did you have internet with 12 kids?
No, I'm asking, like, you're so old. You're older than us, so I was asking.
Oh, yeah. Cell phones. Not the texting cell phones, but cell phones came out at middle school for me.
Did you have a flippity flip, or you had, like, a BlackBerry?
I did. I had a Razor.
Is that a flippy?
What?
That was a flippy?
So you don't know what a Razor is?
No, I don't know what a Razor is. I'm only 23, bro.
Yeah, I mean, 2000.
That's crazy.
And you couldn't even text on the phone.
I know at one point it came out with this thing called a ladybug where you only could call like 911 and like your mom and dad.
Oh, I had it. It was called a Firefly. I had that.
Firefly.
I remember those.
I remember my aunt got me a flippity flip and I broke it because I got angry one day at like something. I think I threw it against the wall.
Yeah, I was there when cell phones came around.
You were?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, y'all weren't using like the.
Ooh, they caught it.
What was that? What was that one phone that T-Mobile had?
T-Bo?
The one that was like you couldn't break it; it was indestructible.
No, it was.
That was Motorola.
No, it's like.
No, that was a Nokia.
No, the one phone T-Mobile had it, and it was one of the ones where you could like, you pushed the screen up and it like made the keyboard. But this one did like a little flippy thing, like whenever like you did it. I think it was called like a sidekick or something.
I don't know, bro.
Y'all don't remember those? Those things were sick. Like,
sidekick? Yeah.
Yeah, the sidekicks.
No, I grew up a little. I had a DSi first, obviously. Yeah, DSi and Pokemon. DSi. My shit.
I was past that phase whenever the DSi came out. I think the
DSi was a shit. Then I had a Game Boy.
DS Lite is where I started paying taxes as a man and stuff like that.
I had a Game Boy and I got all the Pokemon.
Man, my first Game Boy, I had to have a light for it so I could play it at night. It wasn't back like.
I had a Game Boy, DSi, and then we played a lot of not Xbox, GameCube.
Dude, GameCube. Growing up in my neighborhood, that was the console to have.
I love GameCube because you had all the Mario games. You could play anything on that thing. Oh
yeah, dude. They even had Resident Evil for the GameCube. That was crazy. They had everything for it. But I know Super Monkey Ball was big when I was growing up. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, that was a formative game. Man, Need for Speed Underground 1, dude, like quintessential game to my childhood.
I'm trying to think what game I played a lot. I would say it's probably Pokemon on the Game Boy, probably, because I didn't play a lot of games. I don't think.
I mean, yeah, Pokemon. That was
that and Bliss.
Bliss. Yeah, that was. They need to remake those. But dude, like Pokemon, that was a really important game.
I wish they would, because you could always, whenever the player got hurt, you could always stab them with a needle, and then everything was fixed, and they go out back in the game. But yeah, I don't think they'll ever make that again. But they'll make GTA, which is crazy.
Well, I mean, also sports games don't just have them. They don't have the what is it called, the market anymore. Like,
the what?
It's like racing games. They're not as in demand as they were.
And I used to play UFC a lot, which was crazy.
Yeah, like competitive fighting games have kind of been on the rise here recently. I mean, like professional play and stuff like that.
What's crazy to me is now how nowadays you can get paid for playing video games.
Yeah, like growing up, we all said we wanted to play video games for a living, and they figured that shit out.
Is Riley still streaming, or he's solely on YouTube now?
I think he's got a girlfriend. He don't stream anymore.
Yeah, I think he's got a girlfriend now. He's not worried about all the other stuff.
Yeah, but he was making money off of that. What the hell? Like, whenever you're making money on something, I don't care what it is, you keep going. I know people used to send him some weird stuff, like underwear and stuff, but...
I started working in there, I think, after he was really done streaming. Well, I guess he still streams sometimes, but I really couldn't tell you anything about what he was streaming.
Have y'all been busy this month or last month?
We hired some people, so I wasn't as busy this month as I was last month, but
yeah.
I mean, I'd say traffic was okay. I don't know how this month is going to go. I haven't worked the Masters before, but...
It's going to be dead, bro.
Yeah, that I'm worried about that just because it's
going to be dead.
Feels like a slow.
This upcoming week's going to be dead for you.
All over, but if I'm looking in the mirror, I haven't really sold much so far this month.
Yeah, I try to focus on gross nowadays. The units used to be cool because you can kind of brag about it, but if you're making money on each car, it doesn't matter.
Well, the thing is, I have become a greedy little bastard, so...
It happens. Welcome to the car dealership, bro.
I'll get a huge check, and I'll be like, "Where's the rest of it?" Like,
that's just how it is. But after working it, I think me and Asmara we've been here 2 years now. I think.
Yeah.
Once you realize if you can sell certain cars, you can make money. Especially with my pay plan, we're solely based on CSI, so we hit our different levels at CSI. So if I get 3 cars, I'll make 30% on the front end. That's just where it's at now. I mean, I'm not really worried about units as much as I am gross.
No, if I'm not at 18 units with 5 days left on the month, I'm like, what have I done wrong? Why am I so stupid? Well,
that's just y'all's pay plan. You have to hit a certain amount of cars to make money. But with us, we can have, let's say I sell 2 G-Wagons and I'm making 30% on 10 grand. I mean, that's good, you know?
Nah, if I have to sell an absurd amount, otherwise I'm in shambles.
And I feel like where y'all at, yeah, they don't really get used cars how they should, if that makes sense. Like, they don't bring them in at the right price.
I really have no idea.
Where does Mara go?
She's just kind of walking around. I don't know what she's doing, but...
Oh, where?
Oh, she is going to her girlfriend's house.
She's leaving?
In a little bit, she said.
Word. Well, I appreciate y'all being on the pod, bro. Hopefully we can get y'all in person too.
Yeah, I'd definitely be down for that. I don't know how far Athens is, but
it's an hour and 30.
I mean, that ain't too bad.
So you and Asmara could definitely come through and be on the pod. In person, it's a little bit easier in person, obviously.
Yeah, I know we had some technical difficulties getting this thing going tonight.
Yeah. Tell Asmara to get her ass back over here so we can do the outro.
Asmara. We're doing the outro.
Okay. How do we... Okay.
How do we do the outro? I'm just saying, I appreciate y'all being on. Hopefully y'all can be on soon. I was talking to Isaac about having y'all on in person.
All right.
But you said you're going to come to Athens for like 3 months now and have yet to come to Athens.
Yeah. No, I got caught up. No, but for real, I'm gonna come out there.
On the record, never said that I've ever been coming to Athens.
No, not you. I'm talking about Asmara. But you and Kiki should come. We can go out. Usually Fridays are better than Saturdays. But we'll see.
No, we work Saturdays.
Saturdays.
But obviously Saturdays are only option. But I appreciate y'all being on. Hopefully we can get y'all on again. This has been another episode of the Jay Youngblood Experience. Thank you, Isaac and Asmara, for coming on. This should be dropping tomorrow at 10 p.m.
Hell yeah.
Word. Love y'all. Y'all take it easy.
Love you, bro.
Bye.